be taken out by archers is nuts. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Last Samurai Standing. We're now on episode 3, which is called Fate. So the last episode, we got a backstory on Futaba and kind of know the reasons why she's in this competition. We also got the background on the Court of Nobles samurai, but unfortunately, that was the end of his journey. It was a very short story. He was taken out by the unwashed barbarian, and he is still saying that he wants more. He wants to fight even more. We all know that he still feels like his battle with Shujiro is not over. So my guess is they're definitely going to face off again at some point. And then the big part of the episode is that Shujiro seems to be finally over his fear of pulling his blade. PTSD is still going to be there, but it looks like it's no longer affecting his ability to kill, because that's exactly what he did. He took down about 8, something like that, 7 or 8 of the officials of this game in one go. And yeah, no signs of slowing down. So I think this is good though, because my guy was definitely going to get somebody hurt if he didn't get his act together and if he wants to continue in this game. And he and Futaba have decided that they're going to work as long as they can together to get to the end with the help of whoever their little benefactor is. So ready to see what this episode's about. Let's jump in. Just before I do though, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and leave comments below. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Its legend was believed to have ended long ago. Swordsmanship will never really go away. Yet 8 successors lived on, silently immersing themselves in training. Ooh, we like that. Silence. Is this our girl? The girl we saw? We haven't seen her since the beginning. Oh, you're the drunken master type? Homie didn't put his drink down. Okay, you got some. Oh. So he never let his skills get dull. Ooh, bested. Cute. The guy on the right kind of reminds me from Avatar. Jet, kind of.
私たちも戦に出れるの？
それは師匠が決めることだ。早く戦に出たいな。
Really? You can't wait?
負けるでしょ。
Damn, that was personal. Who's Pervin? Oh, is this the master? Oh!
私に時間はない。明日。
What's tomorrow? What's what? What just happened? That's very cool. I want to go there, but I don't want to do the stairs.
お前たちは10年近く共に厳しい
Wow, 10 years.
一子相伝。
Just one? But they all know the stuff.
継承者の席は一つだけ。
Why?
殺し合え。
Huh?
皆、兄弟であることは忘れる。
How do you do that?
逃げ出すことは許されん。
So wait, this has happened before does Shujiro not remember? That's why he wasn't freaked out when this whole competition rules were dropped, huh?
幻冬祭が追ってくる。
そんなのお師匠様の脅しだって。
I don't think so. He looked dead ass to me.
あれは化け物だ。
You're already scared?
この日が来ることは分かっていたはず。
And you stayed?
我らの宿命。
Okay. Guess that was pretty fickle friendship then, huh? Not Shuji and the girl being the only ones who actually don't think this is a good idea.
どうすればいいの？
I have a sneaking suspicion he won. Damn, you've got PTSD wrapped in trauma, dipped in childhood horror. Like, it's amazing you're not completely insane. He either killed them all or he didn't. And maybe that's where that ugly barbarian is from. Because we didn't see his face, I just noticed. Oh, right. The person running this, they were going to meet the initiator or whatever.
こちらの隊員の犠牲者は？15名です。
人切り国士。
15, oh my god.
掟の中にこちらの隊員を殺してはいけないとはない
Didn't
と
I say that? You didn't say you couldn't.
一番乗りで天龍寺を出た19番菊尾美幸は脱落いたしま
Ah,
した。
Yukio. That was a shame.
いただくのは次の宿場を最初に通過する参加者でございます。
Ah, gambling at every post.
吉田直人201番吉田翔。
The twins! We haven't seen them since the beginning. I'm assuming it's the
の
twins.
ですか。
Spear twins.
佐賀修二。
Best bet on
皆様
him.
出揃いましたね。
No one bets on Fatuba. She might have some secret skills. And no one's betting on a girl? Every time I see that map, I'm thought of like my game back there, which is Takedo, has a map that looks like that too. It's too quiet. Why are we on a main road? Shouldn't we be off the path? Somewhere people can't just immediately see us or shoot us with arrows or spears?
どうした
You were kind of scary.
修二郎さんはどんな人生を送ってきたので
Just
すか
curious. Okay. Where does he start?
全員師匠に拾われた捨て子だ。血のつながりがない。そこ
That's
で
why having a family means a lot to him.
俺たちは人殺しの技だけを磨いていた。
She's like, oh, glad I asked.
人斬り国衆と呼ばれていた。
What does kokushu mean? I thought manslayer would be enough. Where is all this smoke coming from? Oh, the twins. That's why we mentioned them.
刀も抜けぬ子連れが。
I can now. Okay, yeah. Take me seriously. Hate to see twins die. Love it. Aerial shots? Yep. That is a good way to take down somebody who you already know is better than you. Go after his weak spot. I don't know why she was still there, but then again, you know what? She can't go too far because they may not be the only ones in this woods. Hey, maybe that wasn't the smartest way to go after her. There's a lot of dead bodies down here. Any tags you can collect? The twins didn't follow, so whatever's down here they don't want to deal with. Oh, it's her! Oh, come on, sister girl, it ain't gonna be like this! It is her. I was wondering if it was her, so we didn't kill her. She ran off. He's like, this is a family matter, it's fine. I didn't think he killed them. We're gonna die. Ooh! Okay, as long as it's not the savage. Oh, great. All sides. All right, let's. It will behoove you to work together, sis. It'll help, please. All that hype to be taken out by archers is nuts. That is crazy. Yes! Wow, a group of archers. That's insane. Ooh, and they go quick. Okay. She's getting that sliding real good. Oh, there we go. God, the reflexes of a cat. Oh, Rolla, thank you, girl. Please don't die for that, please. I don't like him. He looks a little too serious. Yeah, archers are kind of the worst thing ever here. Yeah, he needs to get close to them. The only time they're useless is if you get close. How do they have infinite arrows, by the way? Woo! It was slick with it. Oh my God, Rolla, please don't die. I don't want her to die yet. Well, not at all, but. Who is that? That was 3. Is that your friend? Why is he helping you? I thought he was going to kill y'all. And he's clearly the better archer. Didn't I say to be worried about him? He said, try me. Oh, no, don't run. Oh, you ran into it. You literally ran into it. So let's talk about it, okay? Love your outfit. Your hair is magnificent. Can we be friends, please?
剣を収めよ
That's true. He could have killed all of y'all at this
う。な
point.
ぜ助ける
Who cares?
子を殺めることを悪の最たるものと考えている。子を守る者を敬いこそする。
Oh,
そうたやすく信じられると思うか
because he could have killed you. Oh my God, he's fast. Yeah, see? Do you trust him now? He could have killed you. He's shown he could killed you multiple times. Arigatou gozaimasu. I love the Futaba always makes sure to say thank you.
カムイコちゃん。こといる限りお前は狙わぬ。
Fair. And y'all probably thought that was a weakness.
アイヌ
Oh, I
北海道の
know.
戦時の旅、函館戦争で見た。
I've heard about that. Thank you. Been time
こ
you
れで
guys
赤
needed
軸を抜
to
けられる。
grab tags.
俺をどうしても殺したければ東京までたどり着け。
He's like, can we do it after we get the money from my family, please?
私も一緒に行く。
Can we trust you?
お前にはまだやるべきことがある。
Which is what? But was like, I have no idea what's going on here. As long as no one's coming for my neck.
不調より血痕、切断された人体の一部の発見。
Oh!
京都から東京へ近づいてきている。
That's a lot of details.
それだけではありません。天龍寺で多数の銃声を聞いたとの報告も。多数の銃剣を持った士族が東京に近づいています。
They're not all Shizuku.
いると考えるしかありません。
内乱を起こしたければ切り合う必要はない。
Exactly. Thank you for using your brain.
早急に銃の出所を探れ。
Yeah, that should be what you first should be looking at. Yeah, I feel like that cop is dirty because why is he pushing the anti-Shizuku agenda so hard? Homie had exactly the right sense. Why would they kill each other if they were going to do an uprising? Would they not stick together? Look at this nice, peaceful town that's about to have a bunch of dead people for no damn reason.
皆様を担当する鶴羽美と申します。以後お見知りおきを。
Oh, a little more respectful than the last guy.
お前たちの目的は何だ。
それはお答えできません。
Yeah.
佐賀様と衣笠様であれば、孤独とは何かよくご存知。
Unfortunately, they are. Now I know that they did the same thing at the mountain.
それでは、良き旅を。
So the guy who was with the master, maybe he had something to do to inspire this game. Looks like the ties to this game run a lot deeper from Shijiro than he even realizes.
33番次教人。
Shut up.
いやー、こんな楽しみまで提供してくれる主催には
Really?
感謝してもしきれませんな。
This is fun for you. Okay. Don't worry, it's gonna come back to you. Is that the organizer's chair? I thought he was supposed to be here. すいません。
来ると思ったわ。
Oh, that your
さす
friend?
が歴戦の猛者。戦えへんお嬢ちゃん連れてえらい目に遭うたやろ。
Enough.
衣笠いろはちゃん。
な
John.
ぜ私の名を。
Everyone knows everyone's name here.
孤独の意味は知ってるか。
Does he?
壺の中に100の虫を入れ殺し合いをさせる。勝ち残った1匹だけが神となり、全てをほふる力を得る。
Okay.
2度目かい。あんたらの人生相当おもろいな。
Well, I don't think the first one went according to plan.
最後に生き残れるのは一人だけっちゅうことや。
Yep, that's what I thought.
共に住んだ者を殺す覚悟はあるか。
Well, he didn't do it the first time.
このまま奴らの好きにさせる気もない。
That's his specialty.
同盟成立やな。佐賀国主。
Why does no one call him Shujiro?
握手言うてな。手と手を握る
Oh,
んや。
that's right. That's a Western thing. Your hands are clammy. She's like, no, I don't want to touch you.
10万円なんて大金まで用意して。
Brain working. Brain on.
同盟を持ちかけたんは、それが理由でもある。
Mm-hmm.
何をするつもりだ。
He's not going to tell you everything.
そのために、ある実験をしたい。
実験。
Okay. You piqued my interest.
詳しい話は明日のお楽しみっちゅうことで。
Cliffhanger. Rude.
今日はゆっくり休みや。
Well, we can't now. We want to know the plan.
どこへ。
Why are you in my business?
川谷だ。
Forever. They're like, he never goes to the bathroom. Yeah, that would be some Oni. Run. Let's go. Don't wait to find out what it is.
剣闘祭。
Okay, that's the boogeyman that they were talking about, who was waiting for someone to run out that temple. Good girl for trying, yes. You should be teaching her, Shijiro. She doesn't want to be helpless. Or you could help her. Might have some tips since she's got a smaller frame like you. Not
な
awkward
ぜ
at
あの子
all.
を連れてる。
Because I want to. And also, she's keeping a boyer off her ass, so
今さら罪滅ぼしか。
it's not everything's about you, respectfully. He's got a new family now.
今日八流の技が漏れるのを恐れて。私たちを殺そうとした。
Tried.
私たちを逃がすために。 師匠に立ち向かった。
Which one was that?
女というだけで刀を握ることもできず。
Saved your life, though. You can get other jobs, maybe? What am I saying? You're a woman. Probably not.
すべては
Your fault.
シューニーがあの時逃げたせいだ。
I had to make a decision, man.
すまなかった。
But you know you didn't want to fight anyway. She's like, ooh, some business to mind. Let me just...
息子もいつかかるかわからない。薬を買う金がない。
そう。
Okay.
シューニーが人の親か。
It happens. I still don't 100% trust her.
いや、
But they did seem like they're of the same mind back then.
お前たちを苦しめた責任から。
He made his decision when he took down those soldiers.
生きてお前と再会できたことを嬉しく思っている。
That's what he wanted. That's why he left. It was fear, but he also did not want to be the one to take your lives. Because in the looks of things, he was the one who was going to win. Can't decide. Okay, he is still alive. That's who... We saw what he could do in episode 1. Oh, y'all are screwed. Here, I thought that Shijiro was just scared because he saw how fast he moved, but he recognized him. Oh my God, y'all are so screwed. How does this man move like this when he has to be about 150? Oh, y'all have a problem. So if it's not enough that Shijiro has to deal with the savage crazy man, now he also has to deal with this guy? Something tells me he's gonna be right up that hill. You're gonna turn to the left, he's gonna be right there. Oh, you know his name. Why did you guys allow him in this competition? Half of this man's scenes have just been him walking briskly. Literally. He got his cardio in for this show.
100兆を超えるスナイドル銃。
Not Sniper, Snyder.
一回の密輸業者にそんな大量の銃を買う
Are you certain about that?
住友、
Yep.
安田、
People you can't touch because money rules the world. Mitsubishi?
四大財閥です。
So what are you gonna do? It's not like you can walk in and arrest them. That's why they say in this life you should have money. You're like, what do we do? A whole lot of nothing from the sounds of things. 95 remaining. And the authorities ain't gonna do not a damn thing. Not a damn thing, because they can't. They can't. As soon as they saw who the names were, you saw that man's face. He said, oh, that's sorry to them. So sorry to them, man. All right. That was episode 3. And it was, oh my gosh, we had some amazing scenes. The choreography in this show is... It is so good. It is so good. I love it. And I love that they're like showing, and I knew as soon as I saw different weapons, we were going to get different types of choreography and different types of fighting. And I love that because while swords are amazing, there's other stuff out there. And so, yeah, this episode, we got to follow our duo as they continue on. And we see that thankfully Futaba's not scared off by seeing the more savage side of Shijiro. She actually was curious about his background, and we got some flashbacks to his younger years before he became a samurai. And he was raised in this mountain temple where this is where he learned to be so damn deadly. It turns out him and 7 other kids, was it 7? Yeah, I think they said it was 8 of them. But yeah, they were all learning this way of the sword, and it's lethal. As we see, it's pretty damn crazy, which is another reason why we now know that's why Aroha has lasted this long. But anyway, it turns out that they didn't know, actually no, apparently they did, but I guess they were hoping it wasn't true, that the successor to this way would only be one of them. That the only way that they move forward past a certain day is that they had to kill someone, or sorry, they'd kill each other and have only one person left over, which that makes no sense to me, because I'm like, why even bother teaching it to anybody else if you plan on killing everyone? Like there's some holes in this theory, but either way, that's what happened. Basically, after training, as I said, they kind of showed us in the flashback that they were hinting heavily that Shijiro was the most talented. He was the most skilled out of the group. And as soon as they heard the order, Shijiro didn't want to do it. And like I've said, right, since episode 1, they've shown that despite the fact that Shijiro clearly has has a talent for sword work, for the sword work and for killing, he doesn't enjoy it. He gets no gratification from it. He doesn't get high off of it, thank goodness. So when this happened, you know, it's one thing to kill to protect yourself. It's another thing, or to protect something that someone deems as important, but it's another just to kill for the sake of it. And that's really what that first Kodoku, which he experienced on that mountaintop, was all about. And he didn't want to do that. These were his siblings. These are people he grew up with. And the master hilariously saying, oh, just forget that they're your siblings. Huh? Emotional bonds don't work that way, sir. They're not a switch. Believe me, life would be so much easier if we could switch our emotions on and off like that, but that's not the way they work. So of course, you saw that some of them were like, yeah, it's the way it's gotta be, but I really don't think they would have had the heart to do it when it came down to it. Maybe one or two of them. There was that one guy that was a little peppy who might have been able to do it, but you know what I'm saying? Like most of them, you could see they were all, you know, side-eyeing and they were all nervous. No one wanted to do it. And then we see that Shijiro at that time, he made the executive decision to leave. And that's what I thought. I saw it, I'm like, he either did it and he hasn't been able to live with himself since, or he ran away. And yeah, thank goodness it was the latter. So he left, but we see that unfortunately one of them had to die, or I think we're assuming he died anyways, the one that stayed back with the master, and the rest of them have been hiding from Gentasai because that crazy psycho old man is somehow like the bloody boogeyman. He's still looks like as lethal as he's ever been, and he's been slowly but surely stalking them. So I don't know how many of them have survived thus far. I don't know if Aroha's the only one left. She's the only one we saw from those flashes, but again, maybe some of the other people, but I can't remember any other faces. I remember her because of the color of her kimono. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, but apparently, yes, we see that's what happened. So this is not the first time that Shiroji's been through this, or Shijiro's been through this, and that explains why he didn't freak out when he heard that. Because I remember thinking back in episode 1, you're awfully calm, sir. Like, I get that you're desperate, but you seem a little calmer than most, and now we know why, because it's not the first time he's heard the rules. It's not the first time he's gone through it, you know? So anyways, we see that we had some, like I said, amazing fights as they passed through one checkpoint. Shojiro tried to get some information from the guards. They refused to give it to them, which I'm understandable because they're probably expendable. We know they are, actually. Last episode showed that they don't give a damn about these guys who are enforcing the rules. And as I said, they're probably all going to be killed at the end anyways because they know too much, right? These guys are not going to be traced back to anything, so they're probably all going to end up dead. Before we got to that checkpoint, we saw some amazing fights with bows and arrows. Like, archery is cool, but the way these guys were doing it, I said, damn! Like, that was like some ricochet fire stuff, man. Like I said, whoever worked on the stunt and fight choreography and the archery choreography, give them all awards immediately. After that, we got help from two people. Obviously, it's when Aroha came back into the picture. And, you know, again, if she really wanted to kill Shojiro, she could have, but she clearly just wanted the apology and the acknowledgement. And she said there's still something that he has to do, and she won't tell him what that thing is. I don't think she has a reason to go after Shojiro, like, in a dirty way, but we don't know what she's been through. So, but for now, I think she wants to keep her eye on Shojiro. She doesn't want to lose him after all this time. But also, I do think, you know, that's her family. Yeah, the only other thing in this episode is we, of course, see more of what's going on with the people who are running the games, backing the games. These are some people who are untouchably rich, unsurprising. The prize money probably is real, but they have no desire to actually give it to anyone, I don't believe. But we're getting more and more. I think they're trying to drop hints as to who's the organizer behind all of this. He still hasn't shown his face, or her, but I'm pretty sure it's a him. And the fact that we already know a Kodoku happened, and they're all saying this thing about the 3 bugs. I feel like the organizer is either related to or understood what happened on that mountaintop. I don't know why, but I just think Shijiro's way more involved in this than I think even he recognizes at this point. Let's put it that way. And of course, the alliance that was, what was his name? Kunjo. What was his name? Oh my gosh. Shin something. I can't remember the name. The guy with the happy benefactor. He basically said, okay, this is the reason I want to do my alliance. I want to get to the bottom of this thing. I'm a strategist. I know things. Like, let's put our skills together and get as far as we can. He believes that the whole point of this is to wipe out the remnants of the samurai. At least that might be one of the reasons. And I think that's a very valid thing to go on for now. But like he said, I don't want to end up dead, right? He said, the way it's sounding, I don't think they want multiple winners. Even though there can be 9 winners, I don't think that that's what they want from this. I think they want at least only 1, possibly none. But we need to figure out what's going on beforehand. Otherwise, we're going to end up playing into their trap, and it will end up being a last samurai standing, right? So he's like, let's work together, see if we can find out what the real purpose is behind this. And he said he wants to conduct an experiment to get an idea of maybe what's going on. But he didn't give us any details. We got to wait till next episode for that. But at least for now, we've got an alliance. We've got Shujiro, Aroha, Futaba, Benefactor. I'm sorry, I can't believe I just forgot his name. And then loosely the bowyer, the the Aino boyer. At least he said he's not going to touch them while Futaba is with them because of his own strict code about not hurting kids. So I'm going to count him as an honorary member for now because he definitely saved their bacon in that forest. So we've got those guys working together for now. And then, like I said, now we know that Gentasai is here and he is absolutely looking for both Aroha. But I'm thinking more Shujiro than not, but he'll definitely kill Aroha if he can. Lots going on, lots of irons in the fire, and we are only halfway through. So I'm really interested to see how we're going to end this whole thing. Another great episode. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, please show some love and I'll see you in the next one.